years ago, I had an idea about WOWBIZ, a concept about doing video and interviews and talking to executives, and I stumbled across some great professors and administrators at Creighton University, and I stumbled across Leon Milobar, who you'll shortly meet. He's head of the SBA district here in this part of the country, and I said, Leon, what do you think about this? And he said, I think that's a fabulous idea, and I know a few people, let me introduce you around, so on and so forth. He said, Lynn, go for it. He says, every day I help people get finance, small business people realize their dreams. He said, I think this concept has potential. 2 years later, here we are in the Mastercraft building, brought to you by Creighton University and their business school. I want to introduce you and ask for a special round of applause to the man that got us here, in large part, Mr. Leon Milobar, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Good. Great. Awesome. Thank you so very much for being here. It's great to see you again. And by the way, you're looking good. You're working out. You're trim and you're physically fit. I love that about you.
Both of us are working out.
Well, we're working out. You're ahead of me, I think, but we'll go further. Hey, listen, tell us a little bit. We'd love to have you on and get updates about small business development in the eastern Nebraska area and financing, twists and turns. And let's hear about some of the latest trends, because I'm not in the know right now.
First of all, business is good. I look at the loan activity that we have in the state. The dollar amount is being lent. The lenders that are involved that make up of the businesses that are actually borrowing money from us. And the other thing I always look at is the amount of startups that are seeking financing. People who still believe in this economy in this part of the country. With 45%.
True believers.
True believers. That's right. They have the vision no matter what else is going on around the world.
Right, absolutely. And how does Nebraska compare to New York or California, or when you go to the SBA conventions and stuff? What do people say about your district and the general trends that you just alluded to generally?
You know, we're doing things right here. That's one of the things the governor repeats.
Why am I not surprised to hear that, by the way? I'm just,
I look at the statistics on our loan activity. We're very, very consistent in terms of how we deliver our services. Our currency rate, people who borrow money from us have a tendency to pay it back, which is wonderful.
What would be a ratio there? I mean, do 80% of them pay them back? 90, 20?
Let's say we're in the top 5 in terms of the currency rate in the country.
Really? Okay. Well, let me ask you this: how many loan apps on weekly or monthly or whatever, and then how many are actually, actually result in some financing? Just give us a general idea.
Well, I can tell you, when our traditional programs, last year we did 441 loan applications.
Okay.
That actually paid financing for about $156 million. So that's about $350,000 per application. Okay. That does not include all of our other microloan programs that we have. So there's a variety of financing that we actually support. We are not the face of the community. We use a lot of community groups also to go ahead and provide financing. Yeah,
you work through like CRA and that kind of stuff. Is that right?
Similar to that. We've got a number of organizations that borrow money at treasury rates and reloan it out.
Okay. You mentioned microfinancing. We're here in the Mastercraft building in North Omaha. It's a hubbub of entrepreneurial activity, as you well know. And tell us a little bit about what the trends are in the micro-lending world. I don't think lots of us really know about that. What does it mean, and crowdsourcing and all that? I've heard about that.
Well, first of all, a lot of times, a number of my friends of mine started businesses here in the greater Omaha area and throughout Nebraska. Yeah. And they did it for $15,000, $20,000, $25,000.
Okay.
They couldn't, some of it they had the money themselves, got it from family or friends or someone else provided financing. So, but with micro financing, it's loans typically less than $50,000. Our average is around $15,000, $20,000.
Okay.
Crowd financing is a whole different new realm.
Yeah, and that's internet based, right? Is that how
that
works?
Is correct. You go out on the internet, you find one of the major players that provide or help organize the funding for your business.
So let's talk about that briefly. They kind of help you publicize your business or your aspirations for your business, right?
That's correct.
And then they accept what, donations, or people putting, they invest what, $100 in that business that is going to start in Omaha, Nebraska? Is it that kind of thing?
That is exactly. It's one of those things that most people, can you imagine, I need to raise $15,000, $20,000 or $100,000, and you get donations from 5 20, 100, maybe $1,000. Some are anonymous.
Yes.
We've had a number of
Anonymous. It's
businesses
just
have
amazing.
done this in town.
Do they take equity in it, or do they expect to be paid back, or what?
Security Exchange Commission has not worked out the equity part. So basically what they're getting is marketing materials. They get t-shirts, coffee mugs, or may get a discount on products.
Ah, very, very interesting. Well, Leon Milobar with the SBA here in Omaha, Nebraska, I got to tell you, man, it's great to have you. We've had you on several times before. You're going to be our stellar star the next time we do another show. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Leon Milobar, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with WOWBIZ Weekly. Thanks for watching.